All right, we finally made it. This is now the final Jeopardy for Season 1. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in live on Twitch. My name is B-Man, and of course, here helping me with the final Jeopardy is Oh So Cool Guy. Much appreciated for everyone who has come through with all of these Jeopardies. This has been a fantastic and a really cool experiment that now it seems like we kind of solidified to make it our own. And I just want to take the time before we start to really thank everyone who's come into these, not just watching, but also competing to get yourselves on here to just see your knowledge on Marvel 3. So much like all it was before, we have our contestants who are now here. Everyone who is in tonight's stream as a contestant has won their respective Jeopardies when they were participating. We first had our first winner for TNS Sandwich. Then we had secondary coming in with Well Dressed Gem, Long Island representative. Shout out to Steve Chapman. Of course, we had the third one being for SACTAP, probably the most knowledgeable when it comes to the whole game as a general. So everyone's, I'm sure, fiending to try to scrape him out the way so they can win. No mismatched words of that one. They're all coming for you. And of course, the last chance qualifier winner, of course, being Zeno, just running that through with the skin of his teeth to now be here. So, gentlemen, congrats on all of your respective Jeopardies, and thank you, of course, for taking the time to come out here. But before we begin, just like how all the other Jeopardies were like before, there is only one winner tonight, actually. Normally, how we would have a winner, there would be a cash prize, and then the second place winner would be placed into a last chance qualifier. There's only room for one winner tonight. We need to crown a season champion, and the season champion will not only receive $100 for the cash prize. In a stream earlier and on my YouTube, I showed off from Image Apparel that they actually have an Ultimate Marvel 3 LED logo. The winner of tonight's stream for the Season 1 Jeopardy will receive that as their community prize. So whoever wins, I'm going to ship that out to you and hopefully get it to you by the end of the week if I'm able to ship it out tomorrow perfectly in time. But we need to figure out who wins first. Before we start, we need to make sure that we have someone picking out first. But as you can see here, we actually have categories that are brand new and returning. We only have the two categories tonight, which are the Brady Guide and the Galactus Mode. To kind of reiterate on all the other ones first, character quotes, they are just like how we've had it before. It's pretty much who the question being as to who is saying or who is someone saying this to. And then we have the respective quote. We have the themes, which is in general of all the music of the game. It is just selective as to what we're playing. You just need to hear it, and then we'll get you for the right answer or not, what you got there. Color slots as well, that's a return. How well do you know of every character's color scheme and what they have as their alternate colors? That is obviously where that goes. And the two new categories, Galactus Mode. I don't think we're going to have another Jeopardy being a part for Galactus Mode. There really isn't much to utilize for that mode, but I felt it's pretty fun to like kind of add. Everyone knows that it's there, but what can you really get the questions off? There's not much, but they are there. I had a couple questions in mind for that. So that's there. And the Brady Guide. The Brady Guide is essentially the Bible for Marvel 3. Not many people actually had a physical copy of it, but it is all scanned so you can see what is actually in there. I gave that to everybody so they can use that as a little bit of practice to see that. I know that it is not 100% accurate as to like what is transpired within the game, but that's what's fun about the category. If you just had the Brady Guide and you went off by that, that's pretty much where the idea comes from, you know? It's not necessarily about all of the characters or anything, because that's mainly what the Brady Guide is centered around. There are things about the game as a whole that it does go and explain. So whether that's right or wrong about the game, that doesn't matter. We're literally just saying what the Bible has, and we're implying that into the categories here. So let's now that we got the introductions of all the categories out, we had Oh So Cool Guy once again pick a number. Instead of it being 1 through 20, we did a little bigger pool, so 1 through 50. And his number was, I believe it is 42. So whoever got the closest to 42 will be going first. I already seen Sack's number because we had to go into his DM. He picked 36, so pretty good number. He's pretty close to that. Sandwich's number is 33, just a little bit off. So it seems like Sack is still going first, at least with that. Jem had picked 22, super far away from that. So far, Sack is going first. And oh my, Zeno and there's no shot that Zeno and Jem went both with 22. Are you both fucking kidding me? We're having this happen again? Y'all really are out here. Are you fucking kidding me? That you literally can't make this shit up, guys. That is too fucking funny.
Hey, let's go.
Well, at least you guys are on the same wavelength on that one, but that does mean that Sactap was the closest to Oso's number, and he will be going first. So we have everybody's buzzers ready. Let's just start right now. So please, Sactap, pick the first category. Let's start this off.
All right, I'll play it safe. Go Galactus mode for 100. See what this,
You know, I don't blame you. Okay, so right. Galactus mode for 100. All right. How many player points is needed to unlock Galactus mode? Jem.
30,000.
That is, wow! Starting off strong. Jem knows the 30,000 is to start off in order to even unlock Galactus mode. That is correct. Okay, good start. All right, Jem, next category.
Let's just keep going down. Galactus mode for 200, please.
I like where everyone's heading on this one. Okay. What is the input for Galactus's snapback flick? Jem.
What is heavy?
That is correct. There's no shot that the homework was done and these niche categories are going right out the gate. 300 points to start off for Jem. All right, next category.
Galactus 300.
I wonder where the next one's going if you get this right. If you input player 1 and player 2, what attack does this give Galactus? Zeno.
Hyper laser.
That is correct. Tying it up with the 22 points and 22 points. Jem and Zeno tying it up on 300. You can't make this up, guys. All right, Zeno, next category.
You know what? Galactus mode 400.
Fuck me. All right. Get this shit out the way, right? What is the command for Galactus's Haymaker Punch? Sandwich.
The forward heavy?
Do you want to collaborate?
You rang?
God, yes. So, are we looking for specifics on this one? Or are we...
No. That is correct.
Okay. So, technically that is right. But turns out, it's not just heavy, it's actually attack. So, technically you are right. It is not just specifically catered to just heavy punch. You actually get that with forward and light, or forward or medium as well. So, forward and attack just gives you the Haymaker Punch for all of them. Super fucked up, because that causes an infinite. But whatever, they just gave him the shit, so...
He's got, like, 3, doesn't he?
3 what exactly?
Oh, 3 infinites.
Yeah, he does, yeah. But that's pretty much, like, the one that everyone knows right off rip, you know? Like, that Haymaker Punch is infinitely picking them up. Once you hit that one first, it's over, you know? Alright, but, yeah, please, next category. And I wonder what it could be.
We'll go Brady Guide 100.
Fuck me, I'm wrong. Look at that. All right, Brady Guide 100. The Bible displays the dates when previous games were released. What date was UMVC3 Fate of Two Worlds released? Jem.
February 15, 2011.
That's correct. Yeah, so it doesn't actually, weirdly enough, it doesn't display the date for Ultimate Marvel 3's release date. It just says released now. But it does talk about the very specific date of Fate of Two Worlds. So we just went with whatever that said Marvel 3 at this point. So good job. All right, next category.
Let's get Galactus mode off the board.
All right, a little better late than ever, I guess. All right. All right. How many stages / fights are there in Galactus mode? Zeno.
Would be 6?
That's correct. So there are 6 fights in total for Galactus mode. I believe in the regular mode, it is 6, but then you have an additional fight to fight Galactus. But he himself only has 6 fights or stages that he goes through in order to finish up Galactus mode. So that is correct. Galactus mode, I think we're done in general as far as a seasoned and all the other Jeopardies from here on out. I don't think I have any more questions based on that.
Yeah, no, I'm going to officially retire the category.
Let's retire it. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Zeno, with a 800 lead over everyone. Good job. Next category.
We'll do character quotes for 100.
Character quotes for 100. Who says this quote to Nemesis? I've had experiments like you. I call them failures. Magic Pixel Mexican.
This one is MODOK.
That's correct. Yes, absolutely. I guess he has other experiments that he does as a scientist. Just sees that one as another one like that. All right, next category.
We'll do character quotes for 500.
Ooh, trying to match up with the points. All right, character quotes 500. Who does Spider-Man say this quote to? So, any relation to JJ? Jem.
What is Firebrand?
That's correct. I don't know why he says that. I guess he's just trying to mimic that JJ is the devil. Why Firebrand? I don't fucking know. But yeah, very specific. All right, next category.
Let's do character quotes 2.
Character quotes 200. Okay. Who says this quote to Ghost Rider? You claim to protect innocent humans. Quite the oxymoron. Magic Pixel Mexican.
This one's Phoenix Wright.
That is incorrect. So the reset didn't go on through. Ooh, Zeno got out the last second.
You know what? I can afford a quote unquote point last, so I'm gonna say Magneto.
That's correct. Yes,
Oh,
that's
thank
Magneto
fuck.
who says that. Pretty much saying that humans in general are not worth saving because he's a mutant. He counts them as degenerates or underneath him. So yeah, that's correct. All right, Zeno, next category.
We'll do character quotes for 300.
Character quotes 300. Who does Nova say this quote to? Act like jerks, your planet gets eaten. It's called karma, dude. Jem.
Who is Super Skrull?
That's correct. Also, I was debating on if I should use Galactus as this one because he says that I remember when I ate your planet, it was delicious. So I guess they're really pretty much against the Skrulls, both the Nova Corps and Galactus. Very, very fucked up, dude. All right, next category.
Let's finish it out.
Character quotes 400. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And that's the Daily Double, the first one of the night. Who does Hagar say this quote to? Doesn't look like an arm lock is going to work on you. Whoa. That's Jem again.
Who is Shuma?
That's correct. Wow. I'm very proud of everyone getting all the correct answers so far. Yeah, we're pretty much getting like all like the character quotes out, and he looks at Schumann. He's like, "How do I? Just fucking. There's tentacles." He doesn't know how the fuck to do that, but yeah, very good, Jem. All right, big points to him. Up 2,000 already. All right, next category.
I'll go Brady Guide 200.
Brady Guide 200. All right. In the hypermeter usage graphic, who is the only character to have their own ability section for 1 hypermeter bar cost? Yeah. Yeah. Should have made this like a 400 or something. Good that I kind of made it a 200, so it's not too much if you got it wrong. It's Sea Viper. So everyone else, aside from, I think Phoenix, has like their own section to display like their meter usage. It's like a little bit section there that shows like how meter is used in a general basis. And Sea Viper is the only one that has her own section when it comes to utilizing 1 hypermeter bar. Mainly because when you spend her EX moves, it costs the bar. So they had to make that as a separate section as to who uses hyper, and Sea Viper is one that uses 1 hypermeter for her special moves. So she gets her own little section within that category to display that. So, all right. I believe that was Jem who completed that category. So please, next category.
Brady Guide 3.
All right, let's get through all of these, I guess. Yeah. And another Daily Double. We're racking them up right now. Okay. In X Factor, how long does X Factor level 2 last? Sandwich.
I believe that's 15 seconds.
That is correct. On point with the actual... This means, like, within the Brady Guide, it was talking about real live seconds. I know probably it was maybe confusing by actual Marvel seconds versus real seconds. The Brady Guide went off of real in-life seconds. So, X Factor level 2 does indeed last 15 seconds. Okay, give or take how you hit them, but still, at least by Brady Guide standards, that is correct. Okay, Sandwich, next category.
Let's go for the next one. 400.
400, okay. In the guide, it displays assists that need to be blocked low or high. Name 2 characters that have overhead assists. Magic Pixel Mexican.
Sea Viper and Akuma.
That is correct. Sea Viper has the burn kick, and Akuma has the demon flip that hits overhead. There's also Iron Fist with the crescent heel, and Nova with the Centurion Arts that goes overhead. So as long as you knew whoever had those overheads, you were in the clear for that. All right. Magic Pixel Mexican, please, next category.
We'll do themes for 100.
Ooh, okay. So make sure you have your music listening ears on. We're going to be doing themes again. So we're going to let the theme play out about 5 or 6 seconds. And then once the 5 or 6 seconds is up, I'm going to relay the buzzer and just go ahead with the music. Zeno.
Nemesis.
Excuse you.
Nemesis
That's
type.
Nemesis. Hell yeah. Still correct. Yeah, that's Nemesis. I gotta get my Nemesis in there. Please clip that. Make that a section. All right, next category.
We'll do themes for 200.
Themes for 200. Of course, like before, listen up and play the music. That's Gem.
Who is Doctor Doom?
That is correct. If you don't know Doctor Doom's theme, man, that's a little bit of a shame. But, you know, there are some people that play the game you did. Shout outs to Coach Arithmetic. Definitely gonna take a little jab at that one. All right, next category.
We'll do themes 3.
All right, going down the list seems to be the running theme here. Okay, listen up and listen to this theme. Zeno.
Viper, Crimson Viper.
Crimson Viper, that is correct. Yes, sir. And Zeno was telling me in the last one that he was really upset that in the last chance qualifier that there were no themes. I think that he's pretty happy that we got this one for him. All right, next category.
We'll do themes for 400.
I wonder why. Okay, all right, take a listen. Zeno again.
Asgard.
Yes, sir, that is indeed Asgard. Not the Sea of Space, just regular old Asgard. I know there's 2 separate ones, so good stuff on memorizing on all those. He did his homework here. All right, next category.
Let's finish it out. Themes for 500.
All right. And the last daily double for the first section of Jeopardy tonight. All right, go ahead with the music. Gem.
Heroes and Heralds.
That is correct. Yes, sir. Heroes and Heralds mode had their own theme in regards to the music. And sometimes people don't even know it because who really plays that mode? But it actually is a bumping theme. I kind of wanted to throw that in there. And a double Jeopardy on top of that with a now overwhelming commanding lead on 3,200. Long Island's Gem is cooking right now. I love to see it. Okay. Next category, please.
Color slots 100.
All right. No one wants to finish up the Brady guy. That's crazy. All right. Color slots 100. What is the color slot for this character? Gem.
I'm gonna go for the meme. Color slot 4.
What a meme, but it's also right. Cool. All right. Well, nothing to say about that one. That is color slot 4. All right. Next category.
Keep it going. Color slots 2.
All right. What is a color slot for this character? Gem.
Color slot 2.
That if you didn't know this one, bro, got that one for you. That is the main for Frank West out here. All right. Good on you. Next category.
Color slots 3.
All right. What is the color slot for this character? Magic Pixel Mexican.
I want to say this one is slot 4.
That's incorrect. Good thing we don't have any strange mains in here. Oh, Zeno. Once again at the buzzer beater, Zeno.
I'm gonna take a guess. This is 6.
That's correct. Look at all the...
Let's see this.
He out here looking up right now, color slot
Hell
stuck.
nah, bro.
I can't see your face. I only see you as your character.
See me.
Yeah, there you go. All right. But he got that right off of the guess. Yeah, all right, buddy. All right. Never mind. But next category, please.
Let's do the Brady guy at 500. Like,
Fuck it. We balling, right? All right. Inactive assists recover how much red vitality per frame? Yep. 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 The question was either, for me, do I either pick by frame or by second? If you were reading, by frame, it's 200 health. Yeah. I pretty much knew this was probably like the one to skip, but we at least made it a 500. So in case you really did read the fine print, Vitality actually had, or Red Vitality had its own category. So I had to go off based off something like that. And it is kind of a neat little thing to know how much you're actually recovering off of overall time, but it does detail 200 per frame there. So whether that's right or wrong, that ain't on me. That's what the Bible says. I'm just going off that. All right. Zeno did want to finish that category off, so pick either 4 or 500 for color.
We'll do 400.
All right. What is the color slot for this character? Chris Redfield being skipped. Man, if only you went with the meme again, because this one's color slot 4. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a little bit off-putting because this one's like the one that's like his white variation. I guess they even made his hair white. I just went with that one. I don't know.
They made him white?
Yeah, they sure did. I don't know why. All right. Well, you don't really need to pick this one. So this is the last one for this section. What is the color slot for this character? Magic Pixel Mexican.
I want to say this one is... Oh, God, that's not... Oh, wait. 4?
That is incorrect. Zeno.
This one is 3.
That's correct. No memes on this one. Got a little mix-up on this one.
-1 on the meme, if anything.
Yeah, for real. Pretty much, yeah, we wanted to try to keep it like all the alts in this one and see if there are any mains of anyone here, but we kind of try to make it like a little bit different when it came to the color slots, make it more like a little obscure to like which color is like out there for them. But yeah, and pretty quickly too, I'm actually kind of surprised by like everyone's like accuracy for the most part on this first section. So good stuff on how you guys made it through on this one. We really went that through really fast. So already in the lead with a commanding of 3,500 points, getting, I think, 2 of the double Jeopardies there is Gem. Not falling behind too far is Zeno with 2,600. TNS Sandwich with 1,000, and Magic Pixel Mexican trailing a little bit with -500. So there is still plenty of room to catch up, and that also means not only did SackTap / Magic Pixel Mexican pick first on the first part of the categories, because he's in the last place, he will be picking first on the next one. So we can pull up the next ones. Thanks again for everyone who's tuned in so far. We're getting pretty much already at the halfway point for how we have it. Predictions were up to see who you guys were going to see as the winner of this. So I don't know where the points are really sectioned off right now and where everyone is looking at. But, you know, I kind of saw this in a reverse type of thing where some people would be in first or something. But like I said, there's still plenty of time for people to catch up. And just like before, there is going to be more daily doubles here. But unlike some of the other ones, we only have, I'm going to tell you now, we have only 3 of the daily doubles in this section too. So there's not that much room to gain these points back. So that also means there's less points to kind of give up in case you do want to try to grab those points. So we try to give it like a give or take type of thing here. So just like before, all these categories have been in other ones before. So if you did your homework on some of the, previous Jeopardies, you know what to expect here. In this one, we went a little bit of a hardball with some of these questions here. So achievements, pretty much in general in all of the versions of the games, the achievement list is pretty much the same. Whether they're actual based on points or whatever, or trophies, that's not really what we were going for as a most like general type of thing. It's just what achievements were for what as a general idea of what those questions are. We do have a who dis, but what that first part means of what dis is, there is something of a little bit of a different one in one of the questions where it's not a person, it's a thing. And when I get to that one, I'm going to explain what the question I'm going to ask. So there is a little bit of a curveball in that category too, so we'll get to that one when we do get to that question. Assist type, just like before, There are assists in this game. What do the assists do for the team? What do they do for what the assist is? What their types are? Team supers, all that stuff is relative to that as well. Character moves, I feel, is a very good staple. You know, what is the move based on the input? Who uses it? All that stuff, right? So that's no surprise there. And majors is making a part from the first one that Sandwich was a part of. So majors are relatively outside of what we know from the actual game of Marvel, but if you are here long enough to know who won and who played and all this other stuff when it came to majors and tournaments of Marvel 3, you know what you'd be expecting out when it comes to majors. So that's that for all the categories. I hope that I explained it as best I could. And let's just get started. So Magic Pixel Mexican is trailing by the minus 500. So we'll start off with him picking the first category. I don't know if Push to Talk was in there.
What / who dis for 200?
Oh, we're starting off with the who dis one. Okay, great. Who is this? Magic Pixel Mexican.
I might butcher the same. Cecil from Ghost Trick?
Cecil, it's pronounced Cecil, but yeah, that's correct. If people have played, I'm gonna take this time to say it now. Go play Ghost Trick. The HD remake is out on Steam and everything. Go play it. I just finished it. If you love Phoenix Wright, if you love that stuff, it's a fucking fantastic game. But yeah, that is correct. Cecil is there. Okay, next category.
We'll take those. What / who dis for 400?
Okay, moving on down. Who's this? Gem.
Onslaught.
That is correct. The final boss for Marvel vs. Capcom 1. And as you can see here, there's 2 of those with the who dis and all that.
Wait, who answered that?
That was Gem.
I think you added points to Xeno instead.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That an accident? I see someone collusion. God damn, he caught that out. Good shit. I would have not have caught that because I didn't actually take a look at that. But yeah, that is the final boss for Marvel vs. Capcom 1. And if you saw, there was a Heroes and Heralds card like how we had in the who dis before, and we have a section where it was within the art book. We're mixing all the who dis type of thing, so that's where our idea is there. All right, next category, Gem.
Who dis? 600.
Okay. Before I go into this is the what part. So this is the idea of we showed off a piece of a stage here. The question is, what is this stage? That's Sandwich.
Is it Metro City?
That is correct. It's not very easy to spot because it's kind of in the background. You can kind of maybe like, this is where I was thinking. It's like, it kind of looks like a building you would see in maybe Days of Future Past because you kind of see those in the background. But yeah, if you see on the Metro City, that's one of the buildings that you can see in the background. So we try to make it a little bit ambiguous to make it as for the what part of the who dis. So that is correct. Okay, Sandwich, next category.
800. What? Who dis?
All right. Who's this? Gem.
Lou.
What? Who? How do you know this? What? Before we continue, why do you know this? Who is this?
So shout outs to head TO Sai not Execu. You know how many times? Do you remember how many times I've argued with him saying, "Yo, let's play Marvel 1"?
And you just know based off of the character from just playing the assist of Marvel 1?
Yes.
There's something wrong with you. All right, next. What the fuck? All right, next category.
To be fair, they do call out the names when you pick an assist in Marvel.
Do they really?
Yeah. So it's like.
Oh, I don't remember that. Well, it was in the art book where they show you like what the character is, just like Onslaught and where they came from, and we're like, let's just pick who the fuck is this? You know? Wow. Steven Chapman 2.0, everybody. All right, next category, please.
Let's finish it out.
Oh boy.
Yes. Who dis for 1,000?
All right. Who dis for 1,000? Oh boy. Here we go.
Is it 1,000? Because this is the daily double.
Oh yeah.
Who is this? Gem.
Fing Fang Foom.
You have got to be
Bro,
fucking.
this button's fucking me over, man.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Xeno, Sam.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, this one was easier than Lou.
Yeah, dude, this one was way easier.
How? I don't know who this is. Are you serious? Who the fuck?
Fig Foom.
Who is Fig Fang Foom, bro?
Like, this
Me and
is
Oso were like, who the fuck is Fig Fang Foom?
Like,
Are we
this
gonna
could've been
put
a
that on?
200 one.
I was gonna say this could have been 300.
Who is that? No, tell me straight up. Who is that? I don't know who this is. Who is this?
It's a green dragon.
Thanks. I appreciate
And they
the
were from Marvel
transparency.
Ultimate Alliance too. They were like one of
Yeah.
the bosses in there too.
Yeah, they were like the first boss you fight in Ultimate Alliance.
Hey, B-Man, did you play Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Fuck no, I didn't. That also probably wouldn't have helped me. I don't know, bro. I thought this was like the dragon from fucking Jackie Chan Adventures, bro, where you gotta put the talismans. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Alright, with a fucking 6,700, fucking Stephen Chapman in his spirits is fucking living it out here. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Okay, what/who this is cursed. Alright, next category, Jem.
Before we continue, I heard some gripes about the buzzer. Is the buzzer lagging for anyone?
As you can tell, it works
A
fine
little
for me.
bit.
It's not that it's lagging, it's like when I click reset is open for everyone to click it, and it just whoever basically clicks it first at that point. No one was really when I'm done answering like who is this, then that's when I reset, then it's open for everyone. Then at that point everyone sees the buzzer, you know.
No, okay.
It's more of just like who's getting it first. Literally everyone came in almost at the same time. It just registered as Jem as first, so we have to go based on that.
No, okay.
Just use your fight sticks, guys.
Yeah, I guess that is the tech, you know. All right, next category, Jem. Before I lose my mind.
Achievements for 200, please.
All right, solidifying
Okay.
the goddamn lead. All right, in the achievement, the best there is unlocked by beating arcade mode on what difficulty? Jem.
Very hard.
I mean, technically, yeah, that's correct.
The way it's described is
Hardest difficulty.
Yeah, hardest difficulty, yeah, but that is still the hardest difficulty, right? It goes from very easy to very hard, and that is technically right, yeah, it's the hardest difficulty you get within the arcade. So yeah, that's correct.
God didn't even need to intervene here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it just says it's the hardest difficulty based on the achievement guide, but what is the hardest difficulty? It is very hard, so. All right.
Can't get any more points.
Yeah.
He's...
Oh.
You know, you're at the funny number. It's okay.
Yeah, just don't speak anymore. All right.
I think even if he doesn't get any more points, he can win off of the last one.
That's true, yeah. But we still have plenty of more points. There's still more double Jeopardies, or daily doubles, rather. So there's still a lot of points on the line. All right, next category, Jem.
Achievements 4.
All right, going down the list. What is the portrait that is displayed when you unlock the achievement Advancing Guardian? Jem.
Who's Thor?
That's incorrect. Sandwich.
Would it be Taskmaster?
That's incorrect. Zeno.
It'd be Rocket.
That is correct. Yeah, lots of characters that were displaying for every achievement that you see on the list. Rocket Raccoon is the one, because he is a Guardian of the Galaxy, they made that achievement based on his character too. So that's where you kind of like have to think maybe like within the question of it, of like the actual achievement name, because they sometimes make it based off the character too. So that was one of those that we wanted to kind of include in there. All right, next category, Zeno.
I don't know anything in this. Majors 200.
Well, we're going into majors. Okay. Name one of the two people who placed 5th in Texas Showdown of 2022. Jem.
Who's Tong?
That's incorrect. Sandwich.
Remora?
That's incorrect.
Damn.
So this was the one that Jason Kiddo had won. Not the most recent one where Tong had beat Milky, so we wanted to kind of throw a little curveball on that to the year prior. And the people who got 5th place was Weberman and Frankie G. Yeah, big ups to Weberman coming from Texas, you know, to play up in Texas Showdown, and of course Frankie living it up to being top 8 on that one. All right, I believe Sandwich. Wait, who picked this one? Was it Jem or Sandwich?
That was
Zeno. I think it was Zeno.
Zeno.
I completely picked the wrong person anyway. Look at that. All right, Zeno picked the next.
We'll keep the nobody knows going. Let's do majors for 400.
Nobody knows, huh? All right, next one. Who got third place at EVA of 2015? Magic Pixel Mexican.
I want to say this one was Apology Man.
That's correct. So that's the year that it was Ray Ray who had taken out Apology Man to face KBR in that finals. But
And then,
yeah,
I only remember this because this is the one. This isn't the one time I made a money match and I won, but this is my 100% success rate for the
nice.
time.
We take all those. Okay. All right. Next category, Sactap.
Let's do assist type for 200.
All right. Assist type 200. What version of Paperwork is Phoenix Wright's assist? Sactap.
Are we counting like? Oh, I guess it doesn't. Tournament, so it doesn't matter. I want to say the light version.
That is incorrect. Sandwich.
Heavy version.
That. Should we coerce?
You called?
Yeah. So God is interfering here for a second because what version of Paperwork is indeed the question, but it is.
Well, I mean, you're the PW player. Is that?
In my
is that the
opinion,
one?
that is incorrect. So I just want to make sure we coerce on this one.
I'm gonna go with your take on this because you're the PW player.
Okay. All right. That's incorrect.
And who just said that?
That was Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Okay. So, what version of Paperwork is Phoenix Wright's assist? In the assist type name, there's two versions of Paperwork that he does. Not so much of what you get because Paperwork is technically two sides. So the version of it was either there is a low version or a high version of Paperwork. Not so much of the actual like H or light or medium. This is like there's two versions. There's light and heavy because you either get the Paperwork that goes above or the Paperwork that goes below. So we went with that type of question when it came to the Paperwork, and this is indeed the high version. It's the one that goes for the overhead of that. I guess if you call it above head, if you will. Yeah, so not an actual version of like which variation that you use. It's more of like the version of the type of the assist it is. Okay. I can't remember who called that one. Was that I think that was Sactap, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So then please next category, Sac.
The achievements for 600.
Oh, back to the achievements for 600. How many wins in ranked do you need to unlock the achievement Fighting Machine? Zeno.
That's going to be 100.
That's correct. 100 wins on the good old Xbox or PlayStation Network will get you this achievement for Fighting Machine. All right. Next category, Zeno.
I just want to finish the category because I feel like it's going to be Sack who knows these or nobody else. It's going to be majors for 600.
All right, fair enough. Majors. Who won DreamHack Atlanta of 2022? I believe this was the DreamHack Atlanta where it was a rock concert. I might be wrong, but I can't. Okay. So that was Coach Steve. So actually, no, this was the one that didn't you show up to this one?
No, that was 21. Not this one, no.
Okay. I had a feeling you may got to this one. So, DreamHack Atlanta, Coach Steve had won indeed for DreamHack Atlanta.
San Diego was the one with the rock concert.
Okay, fair enough.
I only know because I was.
You were there? Oh boy, I sound like a travesty for that one. Okay, all right. Next category, Zeno.
We'll do Majors 800.
Majors 800. Who won Curly Mustache in 2017? Yeah, we found our category of, definitely we found our one with the skippable ones, yeah. So definitely hard to really go through all of histories for majors, but Yeah, we decided to go for maybe one type of tournament for everything for the majors category, and Chris G was indeed the one that won. I think that was the last curly mustache because that was the year that Marvel was supposed to be done at EVO as well. So I think they wanted to like do a collab on that as well. So Chris G had won that year. So yeah. All right, Zeno. I wonder what you're gonna pick next.
Who knows? Who knows, right? That's crazy. Character moves 200.
Wow, I got mixed. You're an asshole. All right, character moves for 200. What's the input for Super Scroll's quote-unquote elastic uppercut? Magic Pixel Mexican. Push to talk. Don't forget that, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
No worries.
Down forward heavy.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Down forward heavy. It would technically
that was
be
gonna be
like,
my. Oh, yeah, that was gonna say. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying before I did.
I'll still give you that. You knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. It's just, 3H, whatever the forward direction or backwards. It's still the same thing, yeah. Weird how, like, an anti-air, like, button is, like, based on, like, a down forward or, like, a down back type of thing. So I wanted to kind of include that to maybe mix. By uppercut, you would think, like, maybe an up or something. But yeah, next category.
Do character moves 400.
Character moves 400. What is the input for Zero's Kuenzan move? Gem.
Down heavy air.
Yeah, that's correct. Down heavy air. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, like, I had my cheat sheet here. Yeah. Okay, that is in the air. You do down H. Turns out there's two versions of the pizza cutter, where one is just the regular H, and if you're in the air and you do down H, that's called Kuenzan. What's the difference? A Zero player would tell you. I think it has something to do with, like, the overheads or something. I can't remember, but that is correct.
The hitbox starts somewhere different.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that, right? Yeah, but that is correct. All right, next category.
Let's just get the majors out of here.
All right, fair enough. Who sent F-Champ to losers at Reflex 10K in 2020? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so this one was the last, one of the last tournaments before COVID hit, and which I was a part of. And the only person to actually take out F-Champ in that entire tournament, in which the player who took him to losers did win, was Dual Kevin. So, yeah, we wanted to throw a little bit of, like, one was, like, one of the last tournaments, and turns out that was it right before COVID hit. So, yeah, all right. Gem, next category.
Character move 600, please.
600, okay. Who is the only character to have an air target combo?
This is false.
Now, let me rephrase this question, or maybe add a little more context to the question.
Sure.
We're also going to call this a reverse beat air button.
Oh, yeah. All right, so yeah. Sack Tap.
Wolverine.
That's correct,
That is
yeah.
correct.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that also because right exists as well.
Yeah, that technically is right, but we wanted to, like, make it, like, you know how it, like, makes sense of that. And what was that term again, Oso? What was that called?
Reverse beat.
Reverse beat, yeah. I didn't know, like, there was an actual name for it. I knew I wanted to, like, make sure that it was, like, as accurate as possible, so that's why I guess good on Oso to, like, make that clear, because there are a little bit of weird other ones, but Wolverine, you have that light, medium to light, heavy, and that also works in the air, and he's, like, the only one that kind of has that type of target combo, esque there, so Sack Tap is correct on that one. Okay, next category.
I'll do character moves for 800.
Okay. Daily Double. Who is the character that has the special move, quote-unquote, Caterpillar? Yeah. The curveball. What you want to take that one also? Because I brought this to your attention.
Even God was confused when you brought this answer up because I had no idea. I thought this was some weird, like, Deadpool, like, something weird because he has weird moves, but no, it is indeed Chris.
Oh.
When you prone,
Would you believe me if I said that was going to be my guess, but I wasn't confident?
that's fine because when you go prone, the character move list says Caterpillar, input back or forward. So technically that's its own special move that is catered to an actual name by a movement off of a fucking prone type of thing. Fuck it, right? We ball it. Super dumb. But
Yeah,
I just had to throw that in there as like a if you knew that type of thing, you know? Alright, I think that was Jem who picked that out, right?
I think I
I think that was Sack Tap.
It was
Yeah.
No,
Sack Tap?
sack tap again.
Yeah, I'm all over the place as to who answers
Alright,
these.
let's do assist type 400.
Assist type 400, okay. Name the 3 meter bill assists, and it must be the assist name, not the actual character, just to make it clear. Sack Tap.
Dark Harmonizer, Pick Me Up, and Bloom.
That is correct. Yeah, we all know that it's actually Frank West, Amaterasu, and Morgan, respectively. We wanted to make sure that you guys actually like knew the actual names for these things, for the actual meter bill assists. Kind of a returning type of question, but a little bit of spin on it by the actual name of them. All right, next category.
Assist type 600.
Assist type 600. Daily double. What is the only assist that does not use Shumagorath's Mystic Ray Super for the team hyper combo? Sack Tap.
I'm gonna say Mystic Smash.
That is correct. Gamma, or the Mystic Smash, the Blue Assist, the Y Assist. That's the only one that gives him the, what's it called? I think it actually is like the hyper called Mystic Smash, or something like that.
Hyper Mystic Smash.
Hyper, yeah, Hyper is the first part. Yeah, absolutely. And all the other ones just give him the regular Mystic Ray. So
Shoutouts to Tennessee Luna.
yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, next category, please.
Assist type 800.
All right. What assist type is categorized as quote-unquote instant for Magneto? Sack Tap.
I'm assuming this one is Force Field.
That is correct. Yep. That one's categorized as instant because it comes out, not just because it's instant, but it's like, they have other ones that's like Dark Harmonizer is categorized as instant because it comes out as soon as it pretty much comes out. There's no like direction or anything, it comes out. So that's his only one that actually has a instant type category. Okay, next category.
Let's do assist type 1000.
Assist type 1000. What type of quote-unquote shot is Taskmaster's beta assist aim master? Jem.
What is angled? Diagonal?
I need a Jesus.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry.
Damn, Jesus slacked it.
Jesus.
We're gonna have. I will give you a redo. Taskmaster has 3 different quote unquote shot types. What is the actual name for the shot?
I only have angled or like diagonal. It's the medium version.
I would
I'm
personally
gonna-
vote no.
I'm gonna say incorrect. God phoned in and told me to say yeah, incorrect. I'm sorry. It has to be the actual name for the shot.
Okay. All right. Buzzer again. Sack Tap.
Tilt?
That's incorrect. Yeah, I don't blame anybody by not knowing the actual name of this. This was definitely like he has like they're all like kind of named differently, and for the angled, it's called parabolic. Don't look at me. It's the names are pretty much specific for him, and that's where I was like aiming for. That the upward shot, I think it actually was called upward, and the straight up horizontal was called horizontal, and you would think it would be called tilt, but I think they categorize that as like the angle, like the, it's like categories with like instant and upshot. I think tilt is like the other one, but we were looking for the actual name when it came to like that type of assist. So parabolic is indeed the right answer there. I can't really remember off of who had picked that one.
me.
Was that
I think
okay?
it was me. Character moves 1000.
All right, character moves for 1000. Okay. How many moves are affected with MODOK's quote-unquote level of understanding? Sack Tap.
So are we just special moves or just moves overall?
Their moves overall.
4. It's Balloon Bomb, Psionic Blaster, Dorito, and Hyper Psionic Blaster.
That's correct, yeah. Definitely, like, there is the one that is That's why we have character moves, not special moves, as the category. Because if it was special moves, then that absolutely would be different. But for this one, yeah, we're talking about every move that is indeed mixed up for that. I think, what is it? The not hyper. It's one of them that is just like the not special move category. I think it's just the actual big barrier. But
Yeah, that's command normal, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, that's correct. All right.
I physically had no idea that jamming bomb, you needed a level of understanding for jamming bomb. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
Morak
right
had
too.
it.
Yeah, you can't get that move specifically because you only get balloon bomb, because then that comes out as jamming when you get that level. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Next category.
Achievements for 800.
Okay. How many hours do you need to play in offline mode to unlock the achievement, quote unquote, training and isolation? Gem.
What is 30?
That's correct. 30 hours is indeed how much time you need to put back into Marvel on the offline spec to get that achievement. That's correct. All right, and there's no point to finish it out with another who's going to be picking it, but here we go. What is the name of the achievement when you, quote unquote, unlock all achievements? Gem.
The ultimate.
That is correct. That is the last achievement that you get within the game. That is the one that pretty much you get when you have all the achievements unlocked. It is just called the ultimate. There was like a subsidized other type of question here, but I decided to change it because not many people would know this. But on the off chance in case anybody did, we had a little bit of help when it came to asking this question. The answer is still the same as the ultimate. But how many people knew that, I guess, when it came to the port, that apparently this achievement is actually not like able to be obtained? Because apparently it's like one of those glitched achievements where it was imported right. We asked Yoshi, we've asked other people within the community. Apparently that achievement is like bugged when it came to the ports. So
I believe it.
yeah, does anyone else have any like news on that one? Because did anyone else know that as like if that was indeed the question? I don't think so, right? Because I felt like no one would really get that as like an actual like answer, but no, apparently it actually is bugged when it comes to the ports. And if you actually are able to unlock it, definitely like ask Yoshi, because some people are literally asking within the community to how to get those achievements because they got everything and they just don't get that. So if anyone has an answer for that, kind of like a little bit of a thing, if you could find out the reason, definitely let us know, because we would definitely like to know that too. Okay, well, for all intents and purposes, based on like how the points are structured here, we kind of have Jeb pretty much solidifying his win here by motherfucking Fin Fang Foom and Lou. I really don't understand how he keeps getting away with this. How do we like it's a good thing you won't be participating in any of the Jeopardies when it comes to this. So maybe some of these niche things
more
that
obscure characters to annoy people.
I thought Lou and Fin Fang Foom were clear enough for me personally, but by unanimous by you guys, apparently that's not it. Y'all gotta let me know who doesn't know shit, because I thought no one would get Lou or Fin Fang Foom, so that's why we made those a little bit harder for us. I had no idea by any of these guys.
Also, to be fair, with Fin Fan Foom, if you even played remotely like Heroes and Heralds, he is one of the best like cards or whatever you want to call it.
Is he really? What is the reason?
If I remember correctly, it's like you have X Factor on always or something.
What? Wow.
Fang Foom was godlike.
Well,
the only thing is, I think you lose specials or super, something like that. Like you lose something.
That is like certainly like not a that's not really a category for me that like is so to that, you know, like holy fucking moly, that is just insane. Well,
also independent of that, he's in Arthur's Ending too.
Is he real? Oh, you know what?
He's in Arthur's Ending. Yeah, he's in Arthur's Ending.
I just don't know who that guy is in general. Like no fucking clue. I was like,
he's like what, a Doctor Strange villain? I want to say.
Is he? Oh yeah. Okay. I would have believed that because
I want to say it is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys definitely know that. If I was put on and I saw that, I'm like, who the Fin Fang fuck is that? How about that? Okay. Well, like I said, Gem can't get away with this, but for the content, I would hope that there would be some point on the line for this, because I would like to see something like kind of put up, but he doesn't have to. You know, he could solidify his win. But we do have to kind of crown a winner, at least at this point. We do have the final Jeopardy, but this one I definitely like saw a lot of back and forth when it came to knowledge checks on here. But it seems like Jem's overall like knowledge on certain of these categories really pulled it out when it came to these double Jeopardies. Like it seems like when the points were really on the line, for the most part, he got the most benefit out of those. So I feel like that pushing him into the lead was really like what cemented him to be this far. So 7,500 points is a tremendous lead. And like I said, he doesn't have to put up anything. You're not forced to. But I encourage for the views, for Jem, please, to like let's make this interesting, shall we?
B-Man, I love you, but there's $100 and a nice looking LED light on the line. I
Jem,
love you.
Jem, Steve Chapman's good enough for you, okay? All right. So, all right, we do have the final Jeopardy. We'll see if he caters to the viewers or not. But thanks everybody who came in to tune in for this entire season. Came as a like kind of like an idea based like years ago when it was brought to my attention by Julie Cat, who was in the chat earlier. And we decided to fully bring that into a fruition to just kind of give something back to the community of like something fun. And it turned into a thing where it's like, it actually seems like it's really fun, like in a general type of consensus, to bring overall knowledge checks on the game itself, not just for the game, but like outside within like majors and like the Brady Guide and like stuff that's outside but should be like thoughtful, you know, when you think about Marvel 3 as a whole. So definitely want to thank everyone who's came into all the other ones before this point, all even like the runner-ups with the last chance qualifier, everyone who's played in every individual one, and of course want to give very special thanks to everyone who's played so far. Thank you so much to TNS Sandwich, to Zeno, of course, to Magic Pixel Mexican, and to, of course, so far solidifying himself in the lead, Well-Dressed Gem, who came in and told me that he was going to get bopped at this. But once again, I feel like he's sandbagging that shit. I feel like, how the fuck does he know all this stuff, bro? That's fucking wild to me. But we do have the final Jeopardy. Do want to thank all you guys for tuning in so far. So if anyone has like anything they want to say, please, the floor is yours. Let's start with Sandwich. Thanks again so much for tuning in. And of course, thanks for playing. Got any words for us?
No, this was just really fun. Appreciate it. I'm definitely want to try this again, you know, in the near future or whatever, if you allow us to.
We will definitely consider that. When we do consider like a second season, I feel like everyone who's won ones of these, for probably like just to like hold off on them, because I do want to see some new faces. But maybe in like the season 3, we might get some returning winners and all that stuff. But at least for the possibility of a season 2, you know, maybe that won't be on the table there. But maybe in the future for like a season 3, if we get like more backing for that, for sure. Of course, going into second place now, Sactap, please, the floor is yours. Got any words for us?
Zeno's second place.
Oh, I'm sorry. Second, as in like going the next, like coming up. Sorry, I mean, you're in third. I'm going up from like last to first. My fault.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Second to speak in my mind.
Nothing really.
All right. Well, fair enough. Thank you, of course, for coming in and taking the time out. And Zeno, now in actually second place. Thank you again for tuning in and for playing. Got any words for us on you?
Just had a fun experience. This has been really both stressful and fun. You know, maybe I feel like I got robbed a little bit, but it's alright. We ball. fuck it, we ball. You know. What
Yeah,
I mean?
it's them timers on the buzzers. Like we can only just go by what it tells me, like who goes first on that. So it's we just have to go by it. You know, hopefully there's like a better way. We might experiment with other new buzzers if it does come out that way or something, but we'll see, at least for the future. But so far in first place, of course, Long Island's own Gem. I promise I did not feed him the answers or anything. I am just genuinely surprised by his knowledge on like some of the little more obscure things, in my personal opinion. Fucking Steve Chapman and Food Fang fuck, get him to fucking first place again. Gem, floor is yours. If you got anything to say?
Listen, man, all I gotta say is, number one, I'm glad Justin checked his DMs. He's getting everyone to slap me at the local.
Yep, sounds right.
Just to read that out, shout outs to Cyanotic Senku, T-Grass, Mikey631, My Game Dragon, being some of the best like people to help revive Long Island FGC. I have 2 main games out there. I love playing me some Marvel. As much as I meme about it, I do love labbing random BS around. And of course, the thing, I think you already know what I'm going to say, B-Man. If you guys love... you can play some Marvel 3. It's amazing. But also, play some KOF.
Yep. I figured that was coming too. Very big into the scene when it came to Long Island's community with Strive and KOF. Big ups for the communities in general of like allowing Marvel to be a part of it. So that's how I was introduced with these guys, and very happy that people are really supporting our locals out here. So big ups to the entire scene of Long Island there too, and of course thanks for Jem for coming out and somehow pulling it out. One for the team for LI. I could take that to the grave. Hell yeah. All right, but of course I couldn't have done this without the co-host, the co-conspirator of this, the co-runner of this show. Of course, Oh So Cool Guy has been incredible when it comes to the support of how this was run and how we got the questions in there, how we got the production to get all of these done for you, all the cards being done by him. Really big ups to a personal friend of mine now, being Oh So Cool Guy. Floor is yours, my man.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate everyone for making it to this point. This was a theory craft that we just kind of dreamt into existence. So from all the participants from the first episode till now, I appreciate everyone coming in, taking time out of their day or night, studying, and being able to produce answers that, not that many people, if they're playing Marvel 3, know, and kind of shedding light to that. So appreciate everyone, coming in and having fun. This is something, again, like what B-Man mentioned, season 2 I'm definitely looking forward to. And there'll be some new challenges, I think, that will kind of swoop in. But any other projects that I'm working on, it's going to be here or my handle somewhere down there, just at Also Cool Guy. It's going to be either on Twitch or on Kick, either one. But yeah, appreciate everyone here.
All right. And yeah, so last bit for me, we're going to take a break for the rest of the year to think about of what we can do for a second season and what we would want for the future. For everyone that's played into tonight, season 2 is pretty much out of the question for you guys because we want to get some more new players in here. Definitely, Well Just Gem is not allowed to play in any other ones except into a possible, if he does win from here, right? But if he does indeed win by just points merit standards, whoever wins tonight will not be allowed to play until we maybe have like a actual final Jeopardy. I'm thinking maybe we do 3 seasons and then do like one final one. That's at least the idea of the projection, but no guarantees on that one. This is just theory craft right now, but we'll give you guys more information as the months and years go on, who actually wants to play those, all that stuff, right? Aside from that, just stay tuned for any information about a season 2. I'd love to have some more people help theorcraft and like some new categories and stuff, because just kind of stuff between like me and Oso, we can only think about so much when it comes to the game as a whole. We definitely want to get some outside opinions and some other things when it comes to potential categories for the future. So if you guys have anything, let me know of feedback of anything like that, and I'd love to maybe bring that up into another category in the future. But if anyone wants to help out, just let me know in the DMs. And for me as a streamer, you guys have already come out through here. I'm going to be pretty take a break from streaming when you go to ECT, but currently going through some playthroughs right now. I just finished up Dark Souls 3. I'm going to keep on going with Sea of Stars. And of course, big shocker, I'm going to be going through Spider-Man 2 when I come back from ECT. Big ups on that game coming out. But that's pretty much where I'm at. ECT will be a big thing. Shout out to Rise of Rookies for allowing me to utilize their stream, because we're going to be having a lot of exhibitions and money matches we're going to coordinate, and I'm going to help I pretty much started this up as an idea, but the Long Island community is going to be represented, and the Rise of Rookies community is going to be represented in a 5v5 tournament style, or at least exhibition style, on the Rise of Rookies channel. We're going to have that on Friday, give or take maybe around, we'll start the stream 6 p.m.-ish if we can get things right. If we can't get it on the stream by the actual Wi-Fi or anything like that, we'll at least have it recorded. So keep an eye out on the Twitch. Keep an eye out on the Rise of Rookies YouTube. Just keep an eye out for that, because you wouldn't want to miss the Rise of Rookies and the Long Island community go head-to-head and shake hands into a friendly exhibition. So aside from that, thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and let's get into the final Jeopardy. I would hope that for content-wise, Jem would help out, but let's see what we got in store, at least for the questions, shall we? All right. In the credits, there are people recognized like the director and the producer, that sort of thing. Who is the special advisor for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3? I'm going to give you guys a second to ponder that, because my YouTube just crashed again, so I'm going to get the Jeopardy theme once again, so 1 second. Let's refresh it now. Okay. All right. your time starts now. Let's make sure that I don't get copyright again or something like that. Get out of here. All right. Well, I'm just going to go by pretty much it's just like how it was before. You wager as much as you want, and you just put in your questions on a piece of paper or whatever you got. So let's just go down by Sandwich, who with 800. So please, Sandwich, pull it up. Seth K for 800. Okay, so keep that in mind for you guys. All right. Next up would be Sactap. Get that on here. A little bit lower. Yeah, I can't see quite there. A little blurry. You can still read it out to us. I see the points. I think that's 4. Oh, push to talk. Yeah, don't forget.
It's Ryota Nitsuma.
Okay, and that was how much points?
Oh, I just said 0.
Okay. All right, so put that. That's 3,600 for Seth K. I'm going to assume Seth Killian for both of you guys, okay? And Gem. What does that say? I can't read. What does that say? Put that up a little more.
Yoshinori Ono with a $100 wager.
$100. Well, that is, well, we actually have two people that are indeed correct on that. The only people that got that right, Seth indeed Killian was the special advisor on the credits for this game. He was a big part of how the game was being a part of when it came to advising it, and of course being a part for commentary and all that stuff, right? But yeah, you guys were indeed correct. And yeah, he did at least put numbers up, but he really wanted to win that on the bag. So, well, Long Island takes it home for the community, but he didn't win off of that, so I'm going to take those points. Fucking get out of here. I can't believe you on the fucking Fin Fang Foom. I'm really sick and tired of you. But I guess I'll see you at the next local to give you your grand prize here. Big golf claps for Well Dressed Gem. You played very well. Of course, everyone else did really well as a whole. Just coming up short, unfortunately, Zeno in second place, 7,200. Sactap at 31, and TNS Sandwich getting to 16. You got any words for us, Gem? Good stuff on the win. I wish you would put more points on the line, but that's okay. We take those, right?
100% we take those. Thank you guys, everyone here. Shout outs to like all the people here who are just. It was fun. It was fun hanging out with you guys. I've looked up to a good chunk of you guys just around the community as some local guy from Long Island. That's all I really got, guys. Whoever out there, shout outs to My Game Dragon for now organizing an entire slap fest for me tomorrow at Casuals over at our venue.
For anyone that's watching in the community, please record that since I won't see it. Just show me when we go to ECT or something. But definitely hit up Oso for your $100 cash prize. But I guess will not be shipping this and hand delivering you, since you're in my community, that your winner for the Ultimate Marvel 3 LED logo for the Season 1 champion is indeed Well Dressed Gem. Congratulations once again. And thanks everyone who came through tonight, who came into the stream, who came in as the competitors. You guys have had a really awesome first season. Thank you guys for giving your time and for making it here to the finals. But we did have to crown a winner, and Gem is indeed your winner for Season 1. But don't forget, there will be talks of a Season 2. Again, it might be in the future for next year, so just keep on an eye out for any information that I have. If you have any questions for me, just let me know. If anyone wants to help out with future seasons and stuff for other Jeopardies, definitely let me know. I have some ideas cooking. I just need to get some time to really solidify them for next year. So let me know. As far as the Twitch goes, we're going to keep this live for you guys, but as far as local recording, this will be it for the YouTube. So once again, thanks again, guys, for watching. Thank you guys for an amazing Season 1. Thanks, of course, again to Oso and, of course, all the participants who have played and all the other ones. But Season 1 is now over. Thanks again for the Theoretic project here. And I hope to see you guys when we get a Season 2 going. But until then, thanks again for watching. Peace out, guys. I'll see you guys next time.